What makes Good Friday so significant in the Christian faith? Well, Good Friday is a monumental day observed by Christians across the globe. It marks the crucifixion of Jesus Christ and holds a pivotal place in the Easter story, which is the cornerstone of Christian faith and theology. From a historical perspective, Good Friday traces its roots back to the 1st century AD. This was the time, as per Christian beliefs, when Jesus was crucified under the command of Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor of Judea. The importance of Good Friday is further illuminated by the accounts documented in the New Testament of the Bible, particularly in the 4 Gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. These narratives offer a biblical context for comprehending the significance of Good Friday, providing insights into its importance in Christian faith. Now, let's delve deeper into the events leading up to this momentous day. The road to Good Friday begins with the arrest of Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane. This event unraveled following the Last Supper, a meal shared with his disciples, commemorated today as Maundy Thursday. It was here that Jesus was betrayed by one of his own, Judas Iscariot, a disciple who succumbed to the lure of 30 pieces of silver. In the dead of night, Jesus was seized and led away, his fate sealed by a traitor's kiss. His arrest marked the beginning of a series of trials, a relentless grilling before Jewish religious authorities and Roman officials. He was accused, interrogated, and paraded before an audience thirsting for spectacle. Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor of Judea, found himself entangled in this web of events. Despite declaring Jesus innocent, he was swayed by the vociferous crowd. The clamor for crucifixion was deafening, and so Pilate washed his hands off the matter, sentencing Jesus to a death that was as common as it was gruesome in the Roman Empire. Crucifixion, a slow, torturous execution, awaited Jesus. A cross, heavy and unrelenting, was thrust upon his shoulders. He was led through jeering crowds up the hill of Golgotha, the place of the skull. Here he would be nailed to the cross, left to hang until his final breath. The crucifixion of Jesus, however, was more than just a historical event. It was a pivotal moment that would forever alter the course of human history. In the eyes of Christians, Good Friday symbolizes the ultimate act of love and sacrifice. Theologically, it signifies the zenith of God's plan for the salvation of humanity. Christians believe that Jesus, out of love, willingly endured the cross, becoming an atoning sacrifice for the sins of all. This selfless act, they believe, conquered sin and death, offering the promise of redemption and eternal life to those who believe. Furthermore, Jesus' crucifixion is seen as the fulfillment of Old Testament prophecies. Passages such as Isaiah 53 foretold the suffering of a righteous servant who would bear the sins of many. Christians interpret Jesus as this prophesied figure, the ultimate sacrificial lamb. His blood symbolically brings about forgiveness and reconciliation between humanity and God. Good Friday, therefore, is a day of solemn reflection and deep gratitude for Christians around the world. It serves as a poignant reminder of the depths of God's love and the breadth of Jesus' sacrifice. Scene script: how do Christians observe this sacred day? Good Friday is a day of solemn reflection, often marked by prayer and fasting. Worship services focus on the passion and death of Jesus, drawing believers into the depths of God's love and the extent of Jesus' sacrifice. It's also a day that readies the faithful for the joyous celebration of Easter Sunday, an affirmation of victory over sin and death. And so, Good Friday stands as a profound testament to the Christian message of redemption and hope.